1979, all the fathers of Nobel Prize winners were rounded up by United Nations military units, all right? And actually forced at gunpoint to give semen samples in little plastic jars.
Traced and scared. It's time to stop submitting to this tyranny. It's time to realize that we're being enslaved.
You know what they put in the water, don't you? Fluoride. Yeah, fluoride. On the pretext that it strengthens your teeth. That's ridiculous.
Snake eyes. The house wins.
The natives say there are stranger goings on here than at Neverland Valley Ranch. Look. It's nice.
Sits the Rancho de San Rafael. Previously known as the Zorro or Fox Ranch, this sprawling property also belonged to Jeffrey Epstein for years, and it hosted some of his most reprobate activities. The ranch came into his possession in 1993 when he purchased it for $12 million from New Mexico's former governor, Democrat Bruce King. With time, Epstein added an enormous hacienda-style mansion, an airstrip, an antique railroad car, and a helipad. The ranch came with around 10,000 acres of open land, of which around 1,200 acres was leased from the Land Commission of New Mexico. Just like elsewhere, the ranch was allegedly used for the sexual abuse and trafficking of minors. The girl named had been abused by Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell at the ranch, which was, in fact, what spurred her sister Maria Farmer to report her own abuse to the FBI, to no avail. Troublingly, even after Epstein was convicted in Florida in 2008, he was not required to register as a sex offender in New Mexico, and so the state of New Mexico continued to lease him land on the ranch.
Last time I'm gonna ask you, smart boy, where's the professor?
Okay, down the hall to the right. Okay, the left!
Help! Somebody help me!
They're taking us to Kickory Island!
Tell Noggin we're coming.
Hello, Noggin.
Steele.
Good to see you again. Oh, do you have a refill of that Death Ray laser watch? Ah, a new air freshener?
Careful!
Not again. Your word is mine. Okay, you're right. Just show your face.
And this is?
This is the controller chip for Ranker's satellite.
Ranker finally made his mega chip. Who would have thought the fate of so many human lives would lie on something so small? Well, there's only one thing to do with this.
No! What are you doing?
Try to make the world safe from tyranny.
You mustn't do that! This can also be used for world peace.
Oh, sorry. You better let me get that into the proper hands.
Them to Cyber Satan, the AI, and that Cyber Satan with the robots are gonna rule the world in a world in which humans are gonna be less and less relevant.
We'll talk about this on the way. Let's get to Kikari.
That's me stepping foot on Jeffrey Epstein's private island, Little St. James, one of the most restricted places in the world, surrounded by conspiracies, investigations, and unanswered questions.
What do you know? Who are these people, bro? Coastal Guard! No!
There are only a handful of people who have actually made it onto Epstein Island. Today, my only goal is to make it on the island undetected. In 2023, billionaire Stephen Deckoff purchased Little St. James, and now he plans on turning it into an adult-only resort. This guy
Double jeopardy round of your mission. He's a sadistic criminal mastermind and international arms dealer who has brokered a deal to sell a stolen Scorpion missile to a Middle Eastern terrorist cell. The question is, who is Ranker? That's right, General Durwood Ranker. So why don't you begin your mission? And good luck to you, WD-40.
I never told, when we released the black book and the flight logs, I thought this will do something. And it really did nothing. But now it's taken on a life of its own. And I think when you've got a disease, you've got to have awareness, acceptance, and then action. And I think so. We got awareness, and I think we're really moving towards acceptance and then action, because child molesters, whether they're rich or poor, they need to be put in prison.
Yeah.
And we know who they are. That's the thing. We know who these people are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Steve.
Dickie, there is something.
Steve, I'm out of the service.
There's a plot to launch a satellite.
Now, I'm out of the service. Talk about something else.
Bishop here.
Got a new lead. Gonna need you here.
Yeah.
And get a dozen eggs.
Okay.
And a gallon of milk.
I'll leave right away.
Thank you, sir.
No more headsets. Ear buttons. They put the receiver right in your head now. I gotta get back to the hotel. The director wants you to see this.
I'm not interested, Steve.
Please, Dickie. Take a look at the tape. It'll change your mind.
It's a pretty good ornament, don't you think? Yes, it is I, good old General Ranker. I'm back, big as life and twice as ugly. All Steele did was blow off Ranker. That's no big
patriotic really is, you scumbag poop. This is a great country where a man can sue anyone he wants, anytime he wants. It's a great country because thousands of people die every year from handguns. And yet at this very moment, you can still walk into a convenience store anywhere and buy one of those guns. That's the box.
It's finally time somebody does what that fool Steele should have done. And it's gonna be me!
Because anyone who fails
Let's go!
to run for the office of the president. This is a great country because any moron
All right, everyone, drop your guns! I'm, taking over.
How many subscribers do you have?
Oh, let's see. 5.